Hi, welcome to this video for D100 Dungeon mapping game add-on. So in this video we're just to demonstrate what the set is all about and what it comes with. You can see you've got 150 of these tokens, 12 of these blue discs which we're going to in a bit, and a rule sheet. When the game turns up to you it will come in just bags. We didn't include a box for this game because all of these components are going to end up being stored in your mapping game box, and just like we did with the spell cards, to keep the cost down on the production, it was pointless adding more packaging than was needed. That's just going to end up sitting in a drawer or an attic and not being used, so there's no box for this. What's included is 60 gold pieces which you can use to track your adventurer's gold. You can either use them as per session, so when you're instructed to pick up some gold you can just just take those coins and place them in a pool, and at the end of the game update your adventure sheet, or you can use them to track your adventurer's gold through all phases of the game, including the between your next quest phase. We've included, from the bonus cards, we've included 4 of the monsters that appeared on those cards, so if you want them in your games you can just chuck them into the encounter pool at the start of the game, and if you draw them you've got those cards to reference and look up. And then the geographic counter that was intentionally missing from the mapping game to keep the production numbers in line. We had to remove one counter, otherwise it was going to spill over onto a new sheet, so we removed G42, so that's now included. And in the adventurer's companion, in the Dragon Armor's adventure, we had a print-off sheet of numbers 1 to 20 that would allow you to track paragraph numbers to room areas. They're now replaced with these neutral coloured counters. The counters did actually match the colours of the areas from the that were part of the game, so if you was in a red room the number would be represented on the counter. We've neutralised the colour so that excuse me, so that you can use these for future adventure modules that come out. And then there's these note counters. There's a way that you can add a note to a dungeon area, so if you've got a map card and you want to make a note about something in that dungeon area, there's 14 of these. You can place one of them on the map card and then make a note, put in one on the adventure sheet or on a separate piece of paper, and you can keep a note about that specific area. Then when you come back, if it's got a note counter on it, then you can see that there's a note there and you can look it up. So there's a way of tracking notes to certain areas of the dungeon, and that becomes quite useful if you're playing an adventure module as well, because there will be times where you need to make a note about a specific area. And then we move on to these blue counters, which are for table Z from the Lost Tome of Extraordinary Rules, and basically they work in a similar way to all the counters. You create a pool of these counters at the start of the game, and there's special rules on how to make that pool more difficult the more of these that you complete, just as in the rules for the in the Lost Tome of Extraordinary Rules. They come with a couple of icons on them. So this one's got a monster icon on it that matches the encounter icon, and so that's telling you that that result there has actually got a monster or some sort of combat that needs to be dealt with. So if you put that in your on your map card and then you left the area and you came and you was going to come back that way, you could instantly see that there would be a monster to encounter there. And that icon there where it says 4 and it shows a disc, at those type of encounters, at those type of special blue features, there's tests that need to be tracked. It might be something like to break 4 chains or to lift 4 weights or something like that, and you need to track the results. So you could let's say you was breaking some chains at that particular feature, you broke 2 chains, you would need a way to track that, and that's where these discs come into play. So if you'd had a go, if you'd broken 1 chain, you'd place 1 token on, and then it gives you the opportunity to leave the area, come back, and that chain's still broken. You can then tackle it again. Maybe you've got some more health or some more strength, and you tackle it again and you complete it again. You just keep stacking them up until you've completed the 4th one, and then that's completed. So these are basically just ways of tracking those features there. And that pretty much wraps up the game in its entirety. If or the add-on in its entirety. If you wanted more of these gold coins, there is another pack as well. It's the extra gold coin, the extra gold pack. It comes with a duplicate number of tokens that you get with this set. So if you wanted to bolster your gold coins and double up, you can get these packs as well. So what you see here is what you get in here in the form of the gold coins. So there's 60 in that pack. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your dungeoneering, and take care. Bye for now.